So the first way we can track offline conversions from form submission leads is by capturing the Google Click ID. And that's going to look something like this. For each website visitor that comes over from Google Ads, they're going to have a unique Google Click ID, or GCLID, in the URL parameter. And so the idea is to grab that unique identifier and insert it into your contact form or any kind of lead form you have. You want to insert it into a hidden form field. So that way when the lead submits the form, that unique Google Click ID will be passed along with their name and email and message. That way you can keep track on your side, either with a Google Sheet or a sales CRM, which of these Google Click ID leads turn into a sale. So the first step is to make sure that your Google Ad account, if you go to account settings, you want to make sure you have auto tagging enabled. So that's right here. Just make sure that box is ticked and click save. And then the second step here is to make sure your web form has a hidden form field. Now I'm using Webflow, so each of your different website builders or forms are going to have a different way of setting this up. But for Webflow, you can just type Webflow hidden form field, and they give you instructions here on how to set up a hidden form field. After that, we're going to Google Ads offline conversion tracking GCLID JavaScript, and the top listing here, we'll click on that. And if you scroll down, it's going to give you the JavaScript we need. It also gives you an example of the form field here, the hidden form field. And whatever ID you have for that hidden input element, it's going to be important for setting this up. So if you scroll down here, and you can copy this script here, we're going to need this. And it says here we want to install this immediately before the closing body tag. Okay, so this is my Webflow website. If you're using Webflow, you can go to your site settings and the custom code section, and then make sure you paste it in this section. Now there's one bit of modification here. This right here, you need to update that with whatever your hidden form field's ID is. So just like in this example, the ID is GCLID_field. So that's why the JavaScript has that here. And so mine is going to be, we'll go ahead and take a look. I believe I set it as the same one. Here we go. There is my hidden input, and yes, my ID is Google Click ID, or GCLID_field. If your ID is something different for this hidden input element, then you will need to update this JavaScript when you paste it. You want to update this with whatever your hidden form field's ID is. So after you do that, click save, and of course for a Webflow site you also have to publish. Now we can test everything out. So we'll go ahead and refresh our form here, and then we'll go ahead and enter a fake Google Click ID at the end of the URL for this contact form on my website, and I'll usually just end it with test there. Click enter. Now if we inspect that hidden form field again, right here, as you can see, the JavaScript is successfully grabbing the Google Click ID and inserting it into this hidden form field. So now when I'll pretend I'm the lead here and fill this out. Now in the back end of my website, we can see the form submission test here, and it's passing the Google Click ID via the hidden form field. And so that's that.